Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Matchbox Resurrection. Today, I'm gonna try to restore this Matchbox Ferrari Berlinetta. My brother used to have this car, not exactly this one, and I love the green finish, so I'm gonna try to match the color the best I can. And what am I gonna be using this time? Well, you'll have to wait and see. And I'm using a new technique now. I'm using my Dremel to get rid of the rivets, and I put it in this vise. I got it from my friend. It used to be his granddad's, and I'm using it for the time being. I'll tell you the story in a different video because I'm restoring the vise as well. And for the base, I'm just gonna give you a bit of a polish, uh, same as the wheels. Clean the tires with a bit of soapy water, shoe polish, full treatment. Another rivet holding the window. It's been a couple of hours now. It's been there with another car, and there's still pain that you just don't want to come off. So I think at the end I left it for about another hour maybe. And this is what I've got. So now I'm just gonna polish it and get it ready for the next step. Hopefully. The casting itself has got a lot of scratches and dents and flashing. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to do what I wanted, which is go with the paint straight on the metal. I think I'm gonna have to paint it silver or chrome before putting the finish. Now I'm gonna do a bit of wet sanding and see what happens. And I'm already seeing two spots in there that they're not gonna come off. The part of the casting. That's happened to me again on a different project. See them there? So I got this paint today, and it's Pebeo or something like that, and it's a glass paint, and I got quite a few of them, and I'm gonna try. Supposed to be a transparent paint, and you actually can bake it in the oven. That's why I wanted the casting to be really, really, really shiny, but it's not happening. You still can see all the scratches, but I'm still gonna go ahead and just take this as practice. The paint is a bit thick, but it mixes really well with just water. Even with the other glass paints, it's very easy to clean. It goes really well through the airbrush. Really, really, really happy with this paint. I did a couple of coats on the bare metal to see how the paint behaves, and so far I know that I need to put it thinner. Also, it's very translucent, so it will show everything that you go underneath. Just cleaning now the interior, the windows, the tires. Just polishing it now, and just be careful because the whiskers just go on every other direction. And this time I think I'm gonna varnish the window because I've got a new varnish for the airbrush and I wanna try it. And now I'm just gonna polish the tires. I'm using this is just a broken drill bit that I lost all his whiskers. Shoe polish, grey finish. There you go, like brand new, ready to roll. So I stripped the paint again, and this time I spray the car with the chrome spray with the rattle can and see if it gets a better finish. I'm also adding just a tiny bit of yellow, and this time I'm gonna go really thin. I'm gonna put a lot of coats, loads of air, very little paint at a time, so the paint almost dries instantly, so I can go over and over again. And just don't stay too long on one spot. Keep rotating the car. And I'm about 10 millimeters from the car, and it feels almost like I'm drawing more than painting. And I just going over and over again. A lot of air, very little paint. If you see my index finger, it's like it's not moving backwards at all. And I didn't want to put this on double speed or anything, because I want to show you how long it takes for each coat as well. So that was the first coat, which was only a tacky one. This is the second one, and in this one basically I need to build the color until it starts to look the same everywhere, because if you put too much with this paint it will actually go darker, so you can end with one side being darker than the other one. And I just keep doing it very slow, loads of air, very little paint. And this is how long it's taking to build the color up. But trust me, it's worth it. Starting to look shiny already. And this is the third and last coat. This coat I don't mind to go a bit further away and put a bit more paint because it helps to blend everything so you don't have lighter spots, darker spots. Everything is more uniform. And I'm not trying to get a wet coat because you can't do it with this paint. If you put a wet coat, it will go really, really dark and you will lose all the transparency. And it was going so well. The airbrush spat on my car. I managed to save it, blowing a bit of air and putting some more paint, very thin, trying to blend it. And it worked. I really like this paint. Don't get carried away with the paint. You need to know when to stop. Otherwise, all that time and effort will be for nothing. Thumbs up so far. So, Pebeo paints. Pros and cons. Well, they mix really well with water or in between themselves. The colors are really good, but if you put a lot of paint, this is what happens. It goes really dark. It's like splotchy, orange peel, the lot. So you really need to go with a lot of and very little paint. Apart from that, if you paint straight on the metal, you can bake the paint, so you don't need like a clear coat. But it also will show all the scratches and everything that's underneath. So basically, if you got a good body, bake the paint. If you don't have a good body, may as well bake a cake. And this is it. I just put one thin coat of clear lacquer, and now I'm just gonna leave it to cure. Time to putting it back together. Thought I just didn't want to go in. Huh? There you go. Now I'm just gonna use some super glue to hold it together. And this is the final result. Absolutely love this paint. I'm gonna use in a lot of videos in the future, so stay tuned. Also, the paint is not really expensive. I think it was about £1.50. I think I bought like 12 or 14 quid or something like that. I can't remember now. But it's not expensive at all. And you can find it anywhere on eBay or Amazon. And I'm gonna leave you now. And I'll see you next week with another video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.